Wanna switcheroo that hoe? Damn, my dick tryna see what I made. I run up this second, gon' get out the way. Fuck on your bitch and gon' skid on the face. Split that shit up with my bro, bitch, we pay. I'm stepping in Gucci and Louis. I fill up my pocket with blues. I stay away from the groupies. They just wanna fuck, shoot us a movie.
They just wanna fuck, shoot us a movie. I'm kinda living life just like a movie. Giuseppe stepping, been my color Gucci. Don't play with me wrong, this shit gon' get stupid. You play with me wrong, then I turn to a monster. Geeked off of Molly, I'm sleeping the monster. I put my dick on her tonsil, yeah. I'm finna run up these commas. Uh-oh, yeah. Hey, feel me? I'm strapped in the booth, a little easy. Nigga wanna play, put his ass on the TV. Effing in all in my hand when you green me. Level me cuff him, you know I really cannot do it. Beefing over bitch, so I get swing to it. 30 on the clip and that bitch still growing. Ran through a pipe, now a nigga still pouring. Bitches in my ear, all these hoes is annoying. Popping the molly, a nigga really feel the same. Big body bands can't stay up in my lane. Doors open up, butterflies in the bitch. Never gave a fuck about a nigga or a bitch. He got an attitude, so I'm fit to hit his hoe. She sucking me up good, but I still want some more. And I still want some more, and I still want some more. Legs in the air, got a head on the floor. Shoot him in the head, got his head on the floor. Sock in this bitch, so I kicked it out the door. Screaming fuck 12, we ain't fucking with the pole. Just like a cookie, bitch, I'm all about the dough. Pull up on a nigga, get the spring of this boy. If an near pleasure, kinda look like a toy.
Damn, my dick tryna see what I made. I run up this second, gon' get out the way. Fuck on your bitch and gon' skid on the face. Split that shit up with my bro, bitch, we pay. I'm stepping in Gucci and Louis. I fill up my pocket with blues. I stay away from the groupies. They just wanna fuck, shoot us a movie.
They just wanna fuck, shoot us a movie. I'm kinda living life just like a movie. Giuseppe stepping, been my color Gucci. Don't play with me wrong, this shit gon' get stupid. You play with me wrong, then I turn to a monster. Geeked off of Molly, I'm sleeping the monster. I put my dick on her tonsil, yeah. I'm finna run up these commas.
I've been all in for the peso. Go get to the bankroll. Your hoe gon' do what I say so. She dig the swag, how the cake come. I pad her case, call me baker. I send the bitch, then I bake her. Management, remake her. Proceed to get back to the yaper. Fuck around, pull me a caper. Don't worry about the bitch, we gon' bust it down. 3-piece to the bitch if she fuck around. 100 in the bag, we gon' bust it down. Run a Lee and catch trail, we gon' spit around. Move around, go talk down, we gon' send around. Came a long way from run that up, jugging pound. Be damn if I go back or turn around. Been in love with them Benzes, the ends in town. Ain't the hold it tighter than we're the crown. Chopper and reach ready to drown a clown. Can't fuck around with none of fuck around. 1 on 100 deep, I'm gon' hold it down. Gang green is my team, hear the chopper sound. Sip the back, take his toe, it's a body found.
Damn, my dick tryna see what I made. I run up this second, gon' get out the way. Fuck on your bitch and gon' skid on the face. Split that shit up with my bro, bitch, we pay. I'm stepping in Gucci and Louis. I fill up my pocket with blues. I stay away from the groupies. They just wanna fuck, shoot us a movie.
They just wanna fuck, shoot us a movie. I'm kinda living life just like a movie. Giuseppe stepping, been my color Gucci. Don't play with me wrong, this shit gon' get stupid. You play with me wrong, then I turn to a monster. Geeked off of Molly, I'm sleeping the monster. I put my dick on her tonsil, yeah. I'm finna run up these commas.
No, this is my home.
He knows this terrain better than you, and we could...
Of course, they're just like any other folks, I reckon. Push them too far. Well, I figure it's like 3 sticks of old dynamite. Shake it up, and we're gonna be scraping bodies off the street.
Hey! Get my heart right here. This is that detail. I'm clear right here. Fat beat. Pleasant Grove. Eastside. West Dina. Funky Town. High heels. Singing heels. Oh yeah. I'm a brutish chicken eating. 415 beating. Creeping, never skipping. Smoking kush down weed. A red bird shopper. Foreign on them choppers. Posted at Big T. Flousing for them boppers. I'm a Pookie Lucci jammer. Gator man bumper. Dallas, Texas nigga left the shorts nights in the summer. Major cash clocking, round body or them boxes. The game I be chopping up with King Kong College. Cowboy blue ice, killer with 213 dice. No justice, no peace, like I was John Wiley Price. The home of the hustlers, we really get the cheese. Do your thing, bro, I'ma still ride these. Still rock the shag, blue paint, right rag. Stay on your toe, cause they'll catch you down bad. R.I.P. Simo and my homie Diamond Dog. Free twisted black, Dallas.Vibez, this with y'all. Kush, dipping on that all, blowin' sour kush. Dipping on that all, blowin' sour kush. Dipping on that all. This is Dallas, Texas. I let you boy.
To the flag of the villakoolaradio. One radio. Under God. Indivisible. To which we stand. Cut that drop, baby. Or you can just let it play. Let it play out. Let it play out. What it do, city? It's your main man's in the house, and it's Dallas.Vibez. Cool, calm, collected. Sometimes I'm crazy. Killer Cadillac Cam King. Coming straight out of that villakoolaradio by way of sunny South Dallas, and it was very sunny today. I'm in here chilling with my boy Bro Yo. What's up, bro?
What's up with it, fam?
We're going to get into it with Bro Yo. He's going to be sitting in. He's my guest tonight. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all sit back. Y'all relax. We got a little show put on. It's, by the way, voting time, if you didn't realize. So tomorrow, I think you can stop complaining about the situations and stuff and go out there and vote, right? You don't vote, right?
I don't vote.
This man don't vote. And we're going to ask him why he don't vote in just a minute. But hold on. So, since the theme of the show tonight is go out and vote, or not, and we're gonna find out why not, why you wouldn't vote. Today I Googled some weird presidential facts. So I'm gonna give you a few throughout the show. Alright, bro, yo?
Right on.
You with me?
I'm with you.
Alright, brother. So the first one. Mr. Lyndon B. Johnson, right? Alright. Got some like Final Destination type shit, right, bro, yo?
Okay.
Alright, did you know that when he was enlisted in the military, World War II, shouts out to all those World War II vets still out there, because I know it ain't too many. Greatest generation, man. Whoa. I know because my granddad was in World War II. He passed a couple years ago. Shouts out.
Salute to vets.
So, when he was enlisted, Lyndon B. Johnson, he was supposed to get on his first and only mission to go bomb somebody, right?
Okay.
Get sick, okay? Has to go use the bathroom, got the bubble guts and shit, you know what I'm saying? Had to go use the bathroom.
Okay.
Misses the plane. The plane takes off without. Final destination shit. The plane crashes, everybody on the plane dies, he ends up being president of the United States. Weird shit that I'm going to give you throughout the show. But also what Lyndon B. Johnson did was in 1965, he signed the Voting Rights Act into place. So all the way full circle, we got themes and information for you tonight. We're going to get into a little conversation, with Bro Yo. You know what I'm saying? Got the jigger in the house. I appreciate you, Justin Sheffield. You know what I'm saying? This is my if your president was black from Oak Cliff, Texas, America. All right. This is what this is. You know, appreciate you, brother. So, real quick, before we get into this video, just gave you some weird presidential facts I'm going to give you all through tonight. What we want y'all to do is listen up, sit back. We got some videos, got an interview with my band's Bro Yo. Download that app. Get that app. Okay? Get that motherfucking app on your motherfucking phone. Alright? Get it. I'm gonna get to that, brother. But it's most importantly, I want y'all to go get that app, okay? I want villakoolaradio to be with you in your pocket like all day, every day. So that's what we need for you to do. Hold on, let me get my presidential stance while I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? So, real quick, before we get into this video, Dallas.Vibez every Monday through Friday from 7 to 8. We want you to tune in. I'm going to be doing this Monday through Friday, and somebody else is going to be doing it Tuesday, Thursdays, and I'm doing it Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Somebody else would be doing it Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay? Song submissions. Send them in. Get them to us. I can't talk. We're going to get your songs. We're going to listen to them. We're going to check them out. Whoever is chosen throughout the hour, we want y'all to call in as we listen to them. We're going to be listening to them. Bro Yo and I are going to get into them, see what they see what they sound like, see what they feel like, if they move us, if they touch us, if we need to throw them up on our regular playlist on the villakoolaradio.com, which is playing every day, all day. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into this first video by Trip Fontaine. Video, weirdos. That's what we kind of seem to be sometimes around here at the villakoolaradio. Trip Fontaine, weirdos. He's from the Metroplex. Let's get into it. We'll be right back.
I take a trip off the planet, off the earth, out to outer space. I take a trip, I will vanish, I would disappear without a trace. I will leave all my problems behind and take a trip on a star. It'd be better than sitting here feeling like I'm out of place. I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. 'Cause I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. Every single manana, smoking marijuana. Hippies, we be trippy, so we don't f with drama. Only peace signs and a ganja. But I might just consume a whole eighth of some shrooms, then go see the moon. That make my life a cartoon. You might think it's strange, I'ma do my thing. I'ma do my thing. I've been free since I've been me, and I've been me since like forever. Crazy shoes, no matching sweater. I feel that make me feel better. I take a trip off the planet, off the earth, out to outer space. I take a trip, I will vanish, I would disappear without a trace. I will leave all my problems behind and take a trip on a star. It'd be better than sitting here feeling like I'm out of place. Cause I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. Cause I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay.
Yeah. Say I'm a weirdo, don't judge me. My grandmammy still loves me. I can't argue with them plans, I just can't thank the man above me. Gave me swag to match my massive ass dysfunctions. A weirdo till I pass, am what I am, who underdog me. Life I'm lucky, but say really though. Serious notes, I wouldn't catch your flag if I was simple, bro. Young and unique with cash on my agenda, ho. You critical, but that to bro is fine. I'm spiritual, I'm living, bro. No limits, coast on life, float with the vibes.
I take a trip off the planet, off the earth, out to outer space. I take a trip, I would vanish, I would disappear without a trace. I will leave all my problems behind and take a trip on a star. It'd be better than sitting here feeling like I'm out of place. Cause I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. Cause I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, but I'm okay.
What it do, people? Appreciate you for joining us. Got my man Broyo here in the house. What's up, bro?
What's up with it, Cam? Appreciate you for having me.
Ain't nothing. Appreciate you for being here. That was Trip Fontaine, Richard Wright, and Belvy with Weirdos. Trip Fontaine is from the Metroplex, and I think that was released a couple of months ago, back in September. So, produced by Young Indiana. Nice little video. So that's what Dallas.Vibez is about. People, we want to highlight all local talent here in the DF Dub, wherever you may be. If your stuff is jamming, we want to know about it. So please submit your song. There is information for you to do just that at the bottom of your screen. Submissions at villakoolaradio. If you want us to listen to your song live during this show, which airs every day, Monday through Friday, on the Villa Cooler Radio. We stream live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and about 3 or 4 other streaming platforms, all simultaneously. So, if you are looking for a new outlet to get your music out there and get your chochos, because we are certified as a radio station. So if you're registered with your BMIs and your AppScap, you get your little chochos. And that's what we want to do as an artist, right, bro, yo?
Yeah, that's a part of it, but the message is more important.
Oh, good shit. So, with that having been said, bro, yo, my first topic I want to talk about is while we're on in the politician mode. Next couple of days, what is your definition of a conscious rapper? Because your stuff, I've had the opportunity to already listen to it. A couple of songs that we're gonna play later on. Y'all stick with us. You kind of consider yourself a conscious rapper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your definition of a conscious rapper?
For me, it's just about having a positive message that's waking people up to what's going on.
Okay. So go ahead.
You know, say today a lot of the rappers we pretty much hear just trap rap,
Right.
party rap.
Right.
Mumble rap, I can hardly understand what they saying.
Right.
But some of those songs do jam. I do listen to a lot of them.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, it's just about waking people up
Okay.
to
All
what's
right.
going on.
So, on the topic of conscious rappers here in Dallas, there's one that I guess stands alone. Is Bobby Sessions? Have you heard of Bobby Sessions?
I have heard of him.
Okay, so Bobby Sessions several months back got signed to Def Jam.
Okay.
I mean, that's major, with Yellow Beezy and several other artists here in Dallas getting signed to major labels. The conscious rapper who signs to Def Jam, not a lot of people are aware of that and know about that. So, where's the place in the rap game right now for a conscious rapper? What would you say?
Well, I think I just heard an oxymoron in there when you said conscious rapper signed to a big label.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, because the reason why I say that is because I don't consider Kendrick Lamar a conscious rapper.
Okay,
Even though
I can
that's
agree
what
with
most
that.
people, label him as. So you haven't heard of a Bobby Sessions who is from Dallas being signed to a major label and who is a conscious rapper. So Bobby Sessions, can we cue that up, engineer? The Bobby Sessions display. I'm gonna read to you some of Bobby Sessions' lyrics.
Okay.
America, what are we doing? Don't have an answer, so I'm focused to start questioning humans. What is Donald Trump discussing with Putin? Give me time. I would hate to rush a conclusion. Puerto Rico, saying nothing, we create a monster. Shoot paper towels in the crowd like it's Dave and Buster's. Make me wonder what life is. Hard cold as ice is. Love oppression, but you hate a Muslim. I see an end for the antics while CNN shows reactions. The activists versus analysts panel, let's have a fight. Pan the camera. The people ask, is Kaepernick in the right? It's a domino effect. Every issue ain't black and white, but a lot of anxiety when cop car follow me, sweating bullets. Cause real bullets ain't my night. Drove 55 in the 50, I'm 10 and 2 on the street, show license and registrations, and they got prison for life. Damn. So I mean, he's
That sounds like poetry.
right, but he's a conscious rapper. He's what I consider a conscious rapper, and you don't hear these days of the conscious rapper getting signed to the major label. So that's why I asked my question.
Yeah, that's where we got the divide when you say a conscious rapper signed to a major label.
Yeah.
Because to me, if you woke, the route is to go independent.
Okay. So it's not, he didn't get signed. So what do you mean by that? I don't want to put words in your mouth. What do you mean by that?
I mean, record labels are obsolete. What you need a record label for these days? If you woke, you know what's going on. What can they do for you? They not developing artists, so they're gonna wait on you to catch a little buzz. They'll come pour a little gasoline on you, blow you up. But by that point, you making your own money. What you need them for?
I feel you. I understand. But I guess what I want to know is, do you agree that the trend is, like you said, the mumble rap, the other side of the conscious thinking, the conscious rap, right? So they are the ones, those people who entertain and do that type of music are the ones who are the most popular and the ones who get put on, and the conscious rapper doesn't so much get their just due, even though they may be a dope rapper. They don't get their just dues because the message is not something that you might want to hear while you're jamming and while you're sitting in the club jamming or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear the positive stuff at those moments.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, so what don't you agree about that? What don't you agree with that?
Regardless of what the message is, if the song jam, it'll go. Like, I done heard plenty Tupac songs in the club. Keep your head up. I done heard keep your head up in the club.
Tupac, was that's a different beast in itself. But
I can name more artists.
Okay, go ahead.
I've heard Soulja Slim, Mac.
Okay.
I know a lot of these people is like the 90s, but that's who I identify with. That's who I came up listening to. That's who my styles kind of mimicked after. So I'm gonna always be talking a lot about the ones that's dead and locked up.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think that the conscious music ain't getting played in the club because people don't want to hear the message, because you can hide the message in the song.
Okay.
The shit just got to be jammed.
Let's get that C. Sneed ready to listen to. I feel you, brother. I feel you. And this guy and I have already gone through it before tonight on a very deep conversation. So just wanted to tap into his line of thinking and see where he's at on some different topics. It's going to be a different type of mood tonight because we're presidential tonight.
Right on.
We're presidential tonight. And we got a conscious rapper in the house. So we got to reroute a little bit and kind of cater to the topic at hand, the subject at hand. You feel me? This is Dallas.Vibez. It's your man. You're tuned in to the villakoolaradio by way of sunny South Dallas. Shouts out to them Cowboys. I don't know what they doing tonight. What's the line?
I saw 7-0 a while ago.
Yeah, 7-0 Cowboys.
I don't know what the score is now. Yeah, it was 7-0 Cowboys.
Okay, you a Cowboys fan?
Somewhat. I used to be more of a fanatic when I was younger. The older I get, the less I care. And Dak and Zeke, people like that, they really turning me off.
Okay. All right. So, because you are from the city, right?
Yeah, I am from South Dallas.
Okay, so with that, this is what Dallas.Vibez is about. We're going to kind of get into some song submissions, some people that have already submitted their songs. I'm going to play the songs that I played on the first show. Okay, I kind of like some of them, so I just kind of put them into the in-scene of the show today. So today, tonight, the first song that we're going to listen to is C. Sneed with Have Not. Since we're talking about conscious rappers, I think this brother's message is definitely a conscious one. I personally love the jam. It's one of the better ones that I played last week. And I made a mistake last week, and I don't do that often.
We all make mistakes.
Okay. But when people say nobody's perfect, I always tell them, you know what I always tell them?
What's that?
Speak for yourself. We're presidential tonight, okay? So, but I did make a mistake. I am man enough to admit when I make a mistake. I said that this guy kind of, or another guy kind of sounded like Pimp C, but it was really this guy that sounds like Pimp C, and I love Pimp C.
I was just looking at Pimp C videos last night.
Okay. So, you a big Pimp C fan?
Yeah, I am.
Already. So, so am I. So, without further ado, let's listen to C. Sneed, Have Nots, okay? Let's check this out.
We do not believe that Freddie Gray killed himself. We stand by the medical examiner's determination that Freddie Gray's death was a homicide. However, after much thought and prayer, it has become clear to me that without being able to work with an independent investigatory agency from the very start, without real substantive reforms to the current criminal justice system, we could try this case 100 times in cases just like it, and we would still end up with the same result.
Crime. In light of the recent tragedies going on out here, man. Trigger happy. Police. I had to touch this, man. It's spreading. See, Sneed got old jeans, man. You know me, right? Only God knows where we're heading. Look here. We living in the times of the modern day slaves. They pay us for our time, but what is minimum wage? I feel played, we still change. They manipulate our minds by design and place our bodies in a steel cage. We still plagued by a system set up against us. They create a problem and then they exploit the victims. My niggas, I hope you listen. This is the vision of them Willie Lynchman. They keep us half-nots, penny pinching. Kill a spirit and give them religion. Tell them forgive you for being malicious. Are we paying attention? Cause now it's bigger than our race. I'm talking class separation. They want us to know our place. Your state of mind is what they after. The new slave masters are paid pastors, preaching them same chapters. CEOs seeking control, cultivating my will, monetizing my soul. Got me caught in the fold. We gotta stand up, we down with our hands up. Look here, can't you see this civilized genocide? Don't you realize they telling real lies? Open your eyes, the revolution being televised. We witness the senseless killing of anybody melanized. How do we survive in this dying age? Learn the art of war. This the new world order. If they issue martial law, they martyred all our leaders. Anybody who prominent is honestly murdered by these communists. It's time we make a stand. Create a plan to take power in the spirit of Malcolm. This the hour for our thinkers and our shooters. All our dreamers and our doers. We need new teachers for new schoolers. My people, we can't be foolish. They know we reach them through this music. That's why they seeking to misuse it. Keeping up confusion. Keeping out our movements. I'm just speaking what the truth is. Rock, yeah. Moonshine. Yeah. Spin it on. We gotta stand up. We down with our hands up. Moonshine. Yeah. Spin it on. Look here. Every million man march is $1 million. All these leaders got a speech, but they ain't solving problems. My people starving for a plan, I'm talking economics. They want us to be peaceful, but we being hunted. A change coming, cause the youth is sick and tired of it. They threatened by our skin, and we dying for it. No prosecution for these laws, cause they made that. The system attacking us, I guess they want their slaves back. They set my city up like it was payback. Agenda pushers with delayed facts, persuading the masses. Innocent lives lost, caught up in this tragedy. Fuck a debt, my genetics, why they mad at me? That don't confuse my plight, cause I don't hate whites. But most whites won't choose to live the same life. And truth be told, all we gotta do is unify. Love each other or get singled out and crucified. Watch the signs, niggas. We gotta stand up, we down with our hands up.
Appreciate you for tuning in. It's the villakoolaradio. It's your man's Cool, Calm, Collected. Sometimes I'm crazy. Killer Cadillac, Cam King. Coming straight out of that villakoolaradio, baby, via sunny South Dallas. And I got my man's Broyo sitting in with me tonight. What you just heard was C. Sneed, Half Knots. Song submission from the past week or so. I like the jam. One of my favorite songs submitted thus far on the positive tip. Broyo, what you think about that one?
I like it too. We need to work.
You heard the man. You heard him. Let's work. So, next topic. Let's keep this thing rolling, bro. Real quick. Kanye West, of course. One of my favorite artists, by the way. You like Kanye West?
Not a huge fan.
Not a huge fan?
Of the music.
Not a huge fan of his music, you say?
Nah, he had a couple jams that I liked.
Okay.
But I've never rode around listening to a Kanye album.
What about his skills as a producer? Would you give him his props on that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, of course, he's been in the news as of late, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his latest thing is this Brexit thing. He wants the Democratic Party. We got a thing rolling tonight. This presidential Cool Cam King tonight. If you're wondering, go vote. I believe your vote does count. And instead of complaining about shit, maybe you should just try it and see. I don't know. There are other alternatives, as I'm sure this brother who does not believe in voting, he's not going to vote. And we're going to get into that when we start in his interview in a minute. Y'all stay tuned. Kanye West wants the Democratic Party or black people to exit the Democratic Party, and I'm assuming start their own party of some sort or something. How do you feel about that?
It sounds like the same thing Tupac was talking about.
Yeah, and what was that?
One of his last interviews, he said within 5 years he'll create a black political party.
Do you think that Tupac, who I believe, since we're talking about Tupac, I believe he had it in him to be like that leader, political leader,
Mm-hmm.
because of his roots and background, with the Black Panther Party, his mom, and da-da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
I think that an older, more mature Pac, having done all the movies and hadn't gotten his bags, gotten himself more established financially, would have been that leader, that political leader that I think we do not have right now. So, but Kanye West is no Tupac, right?
No.
So, what do you think? I mean, is all of this stuff like his visit to the White House?
Mm-hmm.
Is all of that helping? Is anything you think gonna come out of that? Do you think that this guy is mentally fucking ill? What?
Well, I don't know. I mean, as far as the White House visit, I've given up on the politics. I think we got to solve our own problems.
Yeah.
But I find myself agreeing with some of the stuff Kanye says, so I don't want to say he's too
more
crazy.
Harmful than anything?
Nah, like I say, I find myself agreeing with a lot of the stuff he say.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to get your opinion.
But I mean, a lot of stuff get twisted. You make a statement, by the time it gets pushed out by the media, it done got chopped up. Some things have gotten left off, like the slavery comment, right?
Right.
So he said that you would think,
which I believe he posed the question: is slavery was slavery a choice?
A choice. Now, when they presented, all you hear is Kanye said that slavery was a choice. Kanye said that slavery was a choice. But when you watch the interview, he said you would think that after so many years of slavery, you would think it's a choice if you don't do something that, about it and try to rise up out of the situation.
Yeah.
Hey, Nolan Johnson chimed in,
Vote or
die.
Die. What's up, Pinky? What's up, Noob? Appreciate you chiming in. Share this shit, would you? You know what I'm saying? Get all the, the noobs in the house. I think they need to see this. Shouts out to the Noob Nation.
Yeah, Nathan, I think that's a horrible message, man.
Okay. I got you. So there's nobody out there, the line, hotline. So there's nobody out there that you would vote for. Like if
as
you just
as,
wanted to play into the farce that you think is the American government, I'm assuming, and not you got a call. Okay. There's nobody out there that you would vote for.
Not as far as like on the political platform now.
Okay, I got you. We got a phone call. Let's take this phone call. Caller, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up with it, Cam?
What it do? Who this?
This is the one and only Moses. You know
What's up, Moses? What's up, Moses? What it do, baby? What's up? Talk to me.
The little Kanye West, meltdown and all that stuff. I believe him when he say he was being used. That's absolutely true because they gotta have their pawns in the game,
right,
to attract the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying?
And
so,
when you say,
I believe him on that. But as far as what he's speaking on, he's exercising his freedom of speech.
Right.
If we truly have a freedom of speech, he shouldn't be judged for it. Some of the things he's saying is pretty good. Some of the things, I don't really pay attention to. But I don't know, man. Like Kanye, he's been exposing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like from the time he started, he's been exposing the game. People just fail to hear him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I think we should at least support him because he's standing up in his freedom. You know what I'm saying? He's sticking by his freedom. So
real talk.
I'll give him that.
Real talk, Moses. What's that?
Yeah.
Aston what?
That's all I had, man. I'm sorry.
So, Moses.
What's up, bro?
You're in the city. Have you voted yet? Or are you planning to vote tomorrow?
Nah, I don't vote, brother.
Okay, so
when
we got
you vote,
another
you give
brother,
up your freedom, man.
We got another brother in the house that does not vote. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. Why don't you vote, Moses? Why don't you vote, brother? Why don't you vote? Why don't you vote? Tell me.
Man, when you vote, you give up your true freedom.
Which is
that's all I can say to it. You give up your freedom because you're relying on one person that they show, but a group of people to take care of a problem that it takes you and me to solve. So,
do you agree with that?
You know what I'm saying? We got to stop relying on the government and start relying on our people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's coming down to.
Okay, I'll follow you, Moses. Okay, so then answer me this one question. We got to get out of here. We're going to get into this C. Scruggs video. Okay. What is the solution then, Moses, if we don't vote in what we know is the current way to get things done legislatively and change laws for the betterment, hopefully, for everybody? What do we do if we don't use the current system that's in place?
All right, well, I'll give three quick suggestions.
Quick, because we got to get out of
here. Learn how to love.
Okay.
I agree.
Get rid of selfishness and greed.
Okay. I agree.
And just create some unity.
I agree.
That's all it is.
That's it. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Okay.
Thank y'all for having me, man. Love y'all, man.
No
You too,
problem.
Moses.
Appreciate you for chiming in, baby. Appreciate your call, Moses. And so we're going to keep going. We're going to keep on the discussion with Bro Yo. Appreciate you for joining me tonight, bro.
I already appreciate you.
On back end of the show, which is coming real soon, we're going to play a couple of cuts from Bro Yo that you probably need to hear. Some real nice, some joints. Bro Yo is going to work here in the future with the villakoolaradio, hopefully, and get some visuals out.
Yep.
So y'all stay tuned in. We're going to look at this video from Dallas's own Rest in Peace, C. Scruggs, with Ain't No, shot by Half Pint Films. It was published back in April 3rd of this year. So let's get into it. We'll be right back. Can you hit my Cam King drop, London?
Hey, what's good, city? It's your man Cam King, and you are now listening to Dallas.Vibez.
Look at this. It's a half pint film, bitch. What up, man?
Yeah. Whoa. Capping ass nigga. Capping ass bitch. A lot of these niggas ain't real street niggas. These niggas be posing. A lot of you niggas walking in the hole. A lot of these bitches ain't real get money bitches. These bitches be posing. Bump y'all motherfucking head. Yeah. I said ain't no nigga like a real street niggas, cause the real street niggas gon' eat. We gon' eat. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas ain't real street niggas. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas ain't G. I said ain't no bitch like a get money bitch, cause a get money bitch gon' eat. Yeah, a lot of y'all bitches ain't get money bitches, get a job, O-J-O-B. Okay, run them rack fat, boy, I'm back with the shit, ho. Cutthroat gangster, spill your whole clique, oh. Always run, push a Chevy through the city slow. Ride with that carbon 13, one in the hole. She like, where you at? Where the money at? I like paper stacks. Oh, I grind for that. Bitch, you with that sack. Pull up on that thrash. Always talking cash, living broke. What is that? Put on for the hood. I came up off of jugs. Paper on my mind. Save a bitch, I wish I would. Get it understood. Just a youngin', not the hood. Tryna rock them diamonds, had them knocking on the wood. Yeah, ain't no nigga like a real street nigga, cause the real street niggas gon' eat. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas ain't real street niggas. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas ain't G. I said ain't no bitch like a get money bitch, cause a get money bitch gon' eat. Yeah, a lot of y'all bitches ain't get money bitches, get a job, ho. J-O-B. I need a bitch that go hard in the city. Mama on the grind, she be all on her business. Never mind a nigga, she been had it, came with it. You little hoe eating it, broken tire, looking silly. Always in some mess on IG, wasting time, ho. Get up on your grind, need a new state of mind. She be chasing dick, you little bitch is sick. Waiting on a set of nuts, trying to get you rich. Oh, you bump your head. Ain't no nigga like a real street niggas, cause the real street niggas gon' eat. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas ain't real street niggas. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas ain't G. I said ain't no bitch like a get money bitch, cause a get money bitch gon' eat. Yeah, a lot of y'all bitches ain't get money bitches, get a job, O-J-O-B. I said ain't no nigga like a real street niggas, cause the real street niggas gon' eat. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas ain't real street niggas. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas ain't G. I said
Richardson. Hey, man, what's up, man? Man, what are you doing? You been out here over an hour, man. 15 minutes, not 15.
Hey, it's for a good reason, man. I've been watching this podcast.
What is a podcast?
Hey, it's about this little tall dude and this little short dude. Come on, man, look at it.
Oh, beard game. My boy got the beard. All right,
Man, it ain't all about the beard game, man. Team dark skin.
You still doing that? That's embarrassing.
Hey, that's embarrassing. It is what it is.
What do you? So 55 minutes of your time been spent on this. Cause I see you on the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's an hour. It's a great show, man.
We got a job, man. We work for 911 dispatch. People dying because of you, bro.
This show is better than that. I'm trying to tell you. It is.
I don't get. You didn't finish the show. I ain't gonna even better watching that. What they talk about?
You already know what they talk about. Different hot topics. They talk about sports.
Who? Straight up, what?
Straight up podcast.
You finna get me straight up fired, bro. I might as well take my damn shirt off.
Hey, forget it.
Once again, I'm Breon Titus with
Resman Richardson.
And this is
Straight Up. Holla.
Lil Q made the beat.
You go wonder how far will the fortune go? Cause I used to rap in the portables back when the fly shoes wasn't affordable. Back when the spot was the corner store. Back when Village Oaks and BFL used to have corner wars right in the front of the corner store. We was in carnivore. This is my usual. This is a musical funeral. Picking the beat, I will ruin you. They be like, who is you? And who you referring to? I be like, them and you and you. You niggas swear it's a cubicle.
Welcome back. Appreciate you guys for joining us. In case you're wondering, this is the presidential edition of Dallas.Vibez because as you can hear, it's time to go out there and vote. And
or not.
By the way, so that was, may he rest in peace, C. Struggs.
R.I.P. C. Struggs.
With Ain't No, shot by Half Pint Films. You were saying while we were watching that video.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying?
C. Struggs worked his ass off.
Right.
We got a whole bunch of content. I got turned on to him a little late. I made a song with Bless Center.
Right.
And he kind of in the same clique with him or whatever, so that's kind of how I got turned on to him. I used to hear about him, but through Bless Center, I started kind of listening to him. My favorite C. Struggs song is I Go to Jesus or Go to Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, that's a hell of a jam.
Dope song. I do agree, bro. He, I believe, would have kind of, I don't, well, let's not even get into it. I just wanted to play the video because he was a dope up-and-coming artist in Dallas, and that is what we do here is we highlight dope up-and-coming artists in the city. So if you have videos, if you have songs, please submit them. The information is at the bottom of the screen. There's also a hotline. If you guys, we are live right now. We're streaming live. If you have anything to say, you have any questions for Broyo, who is from the city. What part of the city you from?
From South Dallas, Rose Terrace Project.
South Dallas, stand up. So, if you have any questions for Broyo, if you have any questions for me, please feel free to dial a hotline number at the bottom of the screen. This is the presidential edition on this Monday because I believe it is important for you to go out and vote. So, why? Okay. Woo! I'm gonna give you a presidential fact here in a minute. Real quick, without getting long-winded about it, if you want to play the game, and I play the game like better than most, okay? Play the game better than most. If you want to get along with the get along and try to improve things as they are.
Prop up the system.
You know, if you want to play the game that exists, right? Then I'm all for it. But my thinking is, I mean, we played the game. Remember Dr. Martin Luther King? He was kind of famous. He played the game. He played the game.
And we lost.
Where we at now? Where we at now? I mean, we gonna get upset. Y'all gonna get upset at what I just said. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's just how I feel. We played the game. So, like someone else said, I think Moses said, if, real quick, and I'm gonna get off of it because I get long-winded. Your boy's blessed with the gift of gab. Okay, so I get long-winded. If you want to play the game, I'm all for it. But we've been playing the game, and we still got people getting shot in the street for showing their ID and like he was supposed to. And that's just it's something else. Anyway, we're talking politics, so let's not go there. Say so long to the jigger who came through. Matter of fact,
mm-hmm.
Before I give you some lyrics from one of my favorite songs by Jigga, I want to quickly, I googled weird presidential facts today, since I think if you want to play the game, you should play the game if you want to play the game. And go out and vote tomorrow, because somebody said that this is midterm elections, okay? So, but it's still important that you go out and vote, I think, if you want to play the game. Anyway, we're getting all off. I'm gonna give you a presidential fact before we get into anything else, okay? Because we're short on time. Did you know, bro, yo? Okay, so we all have heard of George Washington having the wood teeth, right? You've heard of that, right?
No, I haven't heard of that.
You ain't never heard of that?
No, I haven't heard of that.
I forgot, you're a youngster. You're a youngster.
I'm
you
not
see
that
the grays in the beard, right?
I'm not that.
You see the grays in the beard.
I'm an 80s baby.
Tenured.
I'm an 80s baby.
Okay. So, it's a myth that George Washington, because, you know, your teeth get stained and deteriorate over the years, even back in the 1700s, of course, right?
Take care of your teeth.
So, they had dentures and shit back then, right? But only, of course, the George Washingtons and people who had money could afford them.
Okay.
So he had dentures, but it's a myth, in case you didn't wondering, because I googled weird presidential, because you need to probably go out and vote tomorrow, presidential facts today. And it's a myth that George Washington had wood dentures. Okay. So what I find out, now check this out. Washington's dentures were made of hippopotamus ivory, bone, animal, and human teeth, lead, brass screws, and gold wire. And so it's now believed that because he had a fondness of white wine, he liked to get drunk at night and shit, you know what I'm saying, a little tipsy and shit, like, you know, I'm gonna do say, you know, the shit gets stained, and that's the myth that because the shit was stained, the fractures and the dentures, and so they thought that he had wooden teeth, but that's the myth. Okay. So the only reason why I bring all this bullshit up is because we are talking about conscious rappers throughout the shit, right? I want to drop a little knowledge, okay? So, have you heard of this? Did you know that Washington was actually the 9th president of the United States and not the first president of the United States? Have you heard that before?
No, I haven't heard that.
Okay. Has anybody in the room heard that? I know you have heard of that. Have you heard that before? Okay. I'm going way too long on this, so real quick, all I'm going to do is give you, if I can find it, the names of the first 7 presidents. I might not be able to find them right now because I wrote them down and shit. Anyway, I'm going to find them. I'm I'm gonna find them. I wrote them down. I'm gonna find them. There were 8 presidents before Washington. What? He ain't never heard of that.
No,
he ain't never heard of that. I'm gonna give you the 7 names. I wrote them down. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, shit. I found them. And I'm gonna get off the topic, and we're gonna go on to this next song. You got it? You got it? Shit, brother, I told you. You got it? Element, Devon Element, 12 Ways. Okay, real quick. The first 7 presidents. Elias Boudinot from 1782 to 83. Thomas Mifflin from 1783 to 84. Richard Henry Lee from 1784 to 85. John Hancock, you've heard of him, 1785 to 86. Nathan Gorman, 1786 to 87. Arthur St. Clair, 1787 to 88. Cyrus Griffin, 1788 to 89. You ain't never heard of these motherfuckers, but they were your first 7 presidents of the United States before George Washington. I googled that shit. Go out and vote. It's a bunch of shit that you don't know and probably need to find out about. Go out and vote. Quickly, before we review this song. Why don't you vote, brother? Quickly. I just want to know. Let's go ahead and get into it. Why don't you know?
Yeah, pretty what Moses said.
Why don't you vote?
What Moses said when he called, we got to solve our own problems. Mm-hmm. If we keep looking to a few people up there in Washington to solve these problems, they're not going to get solved.
All right. And there you have it. Cowboys, I think, are tied 7-7. Second quarter. I don't know what the line is. But we're going to get into Kaepernick and why I boycott the NFL. After we interview the song and talk about it real quick, let's get into Devon Alamy song submission. This is Dallas.Vibez. We want you to actually chime in while we're live, listening to these songs. Give us some feedback. Let us know if it's hot, if it's not. Is you ain't with that shit, or is you? You know what I'm saying? Can I get my drop? Can I get my is you ain't with that shit?
Is you with that shit?
Or is you ain't? You know what I'm saying? Let's play this Devon Alamy, 12 Ways.
Track star. I know 12 ways to keep your body dripping sweat. 12 ways to get your panties soaking wet. 12 ways to keep your loving coming down. 12 ways to keep the stroke on your mind. 12 ways to keep your body dripping sweat. 12 ways to get your panties soaking wet. 12 ways to keep your loving coming down. 12 ways to keep the stroke on your mind. Come here, baby, let me hold you close. Let me stroke you down like a G is supposed to. I'm grabbing on your waist and now I'm kissing on your neck. I start to feel you sweat. I bet that pussy wet. I bet that pussy mine. Let me hit it one more time. I'm trying to make you mine. Bump and grind from behind. It feels so good when I'm stroking deep inside your river. You know I make you come. You know I make you shiver. 12 ways to keep your body dripping sweat. 12 ways to get your panties soaking wet. 12 ways to keep your loving coming down. 12 ways to keep the stroke on your mind. 12 ways to keep your body dripping sweat. 12 ways to get your panties soaking wet. 12 ways to keep your loving coming down. 12 ways to keep the stroke on your mind. Late in the night between the sheets, girl, can you feel the passion? Big blunts, we steady passing on the gas, I'm steady mashing. I know you ready, cause you leaking through your panty drawers. Big dick off in your jaws, long dick off in them walls. And girl, you smell so good, you smell just like a dozen roses. And all these trick ass niggas wanna spin and buy you clothes. But all that love she got, that right there is for me. That right there is for free. She know where to get the D. 12 ways to keep your body dripping sweat. 12 ways to get your panties soaking wet. 12 ways to keep your loving coming down. 12 ways to keep the stroke on your mind. 12 ways to keep your body dripping sweat. 12 ways to get your panties soaking wet. 12 ways to keep your loving coming down. 12 ways to keep the stroke on your mind.
What it do, people? It's the Dallas.Vibez. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. That was Devon Alamy with 12 Ways. What you think about that, brother?
Yeah, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay. So, which is a little different reaction from what I got the first time I played it. Wasn't nobody digging it. He got kind of like that Pimp C vibe, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I like the song.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I ain't think I was tripping or so. So anyway, it's your man's Cool, Calm, Collected Killer, Cadillac Cam King, coming out that villakoolaradio by way of sunny South motherfucking Dallas. And I'm here with my man's Broyo. He's from the city. He's sitting in with me. This is Dallas.Vibez. This is what we do. Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock. I'm probably going to go by 2 hours because I'm long-winded. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I believe D4 is going to do it Tuesday. You doing it tomorrow? Big Marcus is going to do it tomorrow and Friday. Stephanie Friday, D4 is Thursday. D4 is Thursday. Shouts out to the block. Tune in every Saturday. Stephanie Love, D4s, Blizzard Black. What's up? As I said, this is Dallas.Vibez, where we highlight local talent such as Broyo here, and the young man that you just heard, Stephanie Love, hating on my shit. Talking about it's some shit that you used to hear from the 90s or whatever. That's okay.
Yeah, that's my music too.
Oh,
straight
ready.
90s
So
style hip hop. 90s style hip hop.
Okay.
Mag, Soldier Slim, Tupac, Pimp C, Scarface.
There is a place for you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I sure hope so, because I can't do that 9 to 5 shit.
Already. And so with that, bro, let's get into your interview, man. We're going to listen to a couple of joints. Kings and Gotta Make It Out is what we're going to listen to. Real quick, the Cowboys are on. They just went down. You said you used to be a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, I mean, I still am. I'm just not a fanatic. I don't really care who win and who lose no more.
Okay. So real quick, what do you think about the Kaepernick situation? Good, bad? What do you think about it real quick?
Smoke and mirrors.
What do you mean?
Well, I think they like to control both sides. So I think the Neil, that big old controversy or whatever, was just like, look this way while we do something else over here this way. Kaepernick, you see, he out of the NFL, but he right there with Nike. You know what I'm saying? Making more than he would have been making in the NFL.
Okay. Gotcha. I feel you. Real talk. So, is he better off now? Of course, having done that than before when he didn't have an endorsement? Is he better off?
Well, I think he already had assurances before he did that.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just wanted to get your opinion on it. Since the Cowboys playing tonight on Monday night, and it's the presidential edition of Dallas.Vibez tonight.
Looks like they went down 14-7 a while ago.
14-7. All right. You know. So what's the Cowboys' problem? Do you think?
Well, I mean, they accepted mediocrity.
Okay.
Like, you know, they refused to get rid of Garrett.
Yeah.
You know, they just pretty much cool with just putting a team out there that can maybe compete every week.
Okay.
But I guess they don't give a damn about winning those championship no more.
Okay. So they just recently gave up a first round draft pick, which was kind of stupid in my case. And I boycott the NFL, by the way. I don't look at the NFL anymore. Just giving y'all some updates because I know y'all listening and shit. For a receiver after they gave up Dez Bryant. And the only reason why I bring up Dez Bryant is because he's, did you know he was signed, get that Jay-Z ready. He was signed to Jigga Slaver. You know, Jigga is a sports agent. He has a sports agency or whatever, and
they used to call it the good old boys club.
Whatever. And it seems like they need a receiver, and they give up a first round draft pick for somebody in Oakland when they already had a receiver. So anyway, since we're talking about politics and Jay-Z and shit, one of my favorite songs from Jay-Z is Politics as Usual from Reasonable Doubt. I'll give you some lyrics, okay? Just let me know what you think. You know how we do, Rockefeller forever. You can catch me skating through your town, putting it down. Y'all relating, no waiting. I'll make your block I'll make your block infrared hot. I'm like Satan. Y'all feel a nigga struggle. Y'all think a nigga love to hustle behind the wheel, trying to escape my trouble. Kids stop, they greet me. I'm taking sweet to keys, cursing the very God that brought this wreath, to be. My life is based on sacrifices, jewels like ISIS, and fools that think I slip, you fuck around. My camera just went back. So anyway, camera went back. Some of my favorite lyrics from Jigga from one of his favorite songs. I read those lyrics because you're a conscious rapper, and I already know. Yeah. So I'm just really entertaining this, okay?
Okay.
Jay-Z. Do you think that he's a part of the Illuminati? Do you believe in the Illuminati?
Well, I do believe there's an Illuminati. Okay. I don't think Jay-Z is a part of that group as far as he's going into the meetings with these people. Okay. They just put out a report earlier this year that 1% has more than the other 99% combined. So I don't think he's a part of that 1%. But I do think he's being controlled by the same system that's controlling the corporations, that's controlling, the content you see in the movies, the content you hear on the radio, the products you see, the billboard signs you see, the same subliminal messages is everywhere. So obviously, something going on. Right. And you just read those lyrics right there. My antennas went up when you said, I'm like Satan. I just stopped listening. Some triggered and said, okay, stop listening, don't listen no more.
Right. And something about sacrifices.
And then your phone went dead, and I just kind of looked toward the ceiling like, thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Already. So, and like I said, that's why I asked, because I already know how you feel about it. So, anyway. Let's get into you, bro. You're from the city. We're going to be working here in the future on a project that you're working on. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the project? What's the mood of the project? What are some of the topics you're going to be covering on the project?
Yeah, it's pretty much a political album, kind of like Pac's. Strictly, well, not strictly for my niggas, but the Apocalypse, Tupacalypse, kind of like a political album. you're gonna hear a little bit of everything, though. I got a couple songs on there for the chicks or whatever, even though my old lady tell me that I sound angry, even when I refer to them. But yeah, you'll hear a little bit of that. You're gonna hear the pain of the ghetto, what's going on. Pretty much what's been going on in my life for the last year or so.
Okay.
Been losing a lot of people to the feds, you know, people getting killed and shit like that. So I'm just trying to represent for us, you know, keep Deuce One going, keep Bunton Projects going, give us these young kids something a little bit more positive that they can listen to and something they can kind of mimic besides the shit they seeing with the tight jeans and where you got your showing your thighs and shit and you dressing like girls with purses and all that. I ain't with none of that. I come to bring the real shit back from the 90s. And I know it wasn't all positive, but you know, it seemed like this shit getting worse.
Right. Okay. Real motherfucking me talk, bro. So with that, I mean, let me pose a question, and I think you already answered the question earlier.
Okay.
So does your are you doing, or let me approach it a different way. Are you hoping to through maybe expanding your fan base, are you hoping that your message touch your fan base, touch your fans? Is your message more important than feeding your family, making money?
No, the message is not more important than. Well, you know what? That may be a pretty good question because it's God first, then family second. You know, so I do come to bring truth. But you know, as a dad, you know, I see my kids every day. You know, I just kissed my daughter earlier. I just kissed my son earlier. So just the thought of you saying like not being able to feed your kids is like fuck no.
Right.
But you know, yeah, the message is God first, family second.
Okay.
So you know, whatever come with that. But usually in my situation, when I put it all on the line for God, He come through and make sure I got what I need. You know what I'm saying? So my kids have what they need to.
All right. Okay. So with that, let's go into this your next song.
Okay.
Gotta Make It Out. What were you thinking about when you wrote the song?
So that's a song about one of my partners who ended up getting killed.
Okay.
One night when he went out and tried to rob someone.
Okay.
So it's a fucked up situation when your partner go out and get killed and you can't even really be mad at the person that did it because he was in the wrong.
All right.
So yeah, when I first got that beat, I probably was gonna do another song with it. Then he ended up dying, and it turned to that like a lot of my songs.
Okay. All right. So let's get into it. This is Bro Yo featuring 99. Gotta Make It Out.
Texas boy. Shit, I gotta make it out, that's what my partner said. Tried to hit a lick and now my partner dead. This shit ain't been the same since my little nigga died. I pray to God I look my killers in their eyes. Gotta make it out, that's what my partner said. Tried to hit a lick and now my partner dead. This shit ain't been the same since my little nigga died. I pray to God I look my killers in their eyes. Everybody eating but what we feasting on. Just to make it out, some niggas grab a chrome. Just to get a meal, some niggas hit the block. Just to get some cash, some niggas plant them crops. So is it by the laugh, though, that make these niggas grow that? All I want is gas, gotta flip it, you won't owe that. Man, this shit the range from the White House to the crack house. To the suburb, in the penthouse. Better get your mind right, the shit is here, don't panic. Living like a savage, time to let these bitches have it. Man, this shit a shame, how we headed for the flames. That's the same thing my nigga thought. Shit, I gotta make it out, that's what my partner said. Tried to hit a lick and now my partner dead. Shit ain't been the same since my little nigga died. I pray to God I look
just put your trap money in your bank account. Went from the bottom to the top, you feel you made it out. And then a nigga from the bottom come and take you out. I look them in their eyes, I see through they disguise. These niggas switching sides, they turning into spies. They praying for my demise, they hoping that I die. But I'm the son of God, nigga, the throne is mine. Gotta make it out the hood, that's what my niggas said. Some of my niggas made it out, some of my niggas did. The county judge put 25 on my little nigga head. Another judge gave 40 years to my niggas head.
Shit, I gotta make it out, that's what my partner said. Partner said, tried to hit the lick and now my partner dead. Partner dead. Shit ain't been the same since my little nigga died. I pray to God I look my killers in their eyes. Gotta make it out, that's what my partner said. Partner said, tried to hit the lick and now my partner dead. Partner dead. Shit ain't been the same since my little nigga died. I pray to God I look my killers in their eyes.
What it do, baby? Got some candy in my mouth, sorry. It's your man, Cool, Calm, Collected. Sometimes I am crazy. Killer Cadillac Cam King. And this is the presidential edition of Dallas.Vibez. And I got my man, Bro Yo, here sitting with me. We're in the midst of his interview. We just jammed Gotta Make It Out. And you kind of told me where your head was on that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So, since this is the presidential edition, I've been kind of giving you some weird presidential facts, and the topics have been on the conscious tip and on the political level. Since tomorrow is voting day, you might want to do something. Unless you're like this man, you don't believe that we should be doing that, and we should be doing something else to help our cause.
We should be doing it ourselves.
Okay. So, let's get back into it, bro. What's in store? You're an up-and-coming artist.
Mm-hmm.
So, what can we be expecting from Bro Yo?
Yeah, so the EP will be coming out Friday, November the 9th. Then I got the album coming right behind that, but we're going to shoot the visual for it first, right here.
Okay.
That'll be Ghetto Got Me Trapped.
Okay.
And then from there, we're just going to keep building the catalog, man, and just recording shit, dropping shit, recording shit, dropping shit, a whole bunch of visuals.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I for one can't wait until we shoot this video, because you had a very unique idea for the video.
Mm-hmm.
Without giving too much of the concept of the video away, let us know what we have in store for the video. What do you have exactly in mind for this video, for this visual?
Yeah, so that song there was kind of like the last song we just listened to. One of my close friends, man, since I was 5 years old. My brother from another mother, Caesar the Boss.
Okay.
He was murdered a couple days before I was supposed to perform at Coast to Coast.
Right.
So I was listening to that beat, and then that song came to me. Maybe in a few hours I came up with it. I don't really use no pen or pad, I just put that shit in my head and write it in my head.
Okay.
So that song kind of generated from him being killed, Yeah, so that song there, I can see myself performing it all across the country, but when I tried to perform it the first time, I broke down. You know what I'm saying? The shit's so real.
Yeah.
And, I make a little quote about my teacher Jones being sick and shit in there, so all that shit real, it's real touchy. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's a good song, so I'm gonna have to just, muster the strength to be able to perform and then push it like I need to.
Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the next song by yourself, Kings.
Okay.
Real quick, what's the gist of the song?
So, Kings, when I first got that beat, I was actually working on another song. And based off the hook, it was gonna be a song about a few of the women that I encountered throughout my journey. But right around the time when I was coming up with that, my partner Lil Zeddy had just got like 40 years. He had just got like 40 years, and he put a video on Facebook where he was saying, thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. And as I was listening to that beat, I just kept on hearing him saying that, and I just put the back end on there. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll.
Okay.
And it just pretty much came from there.
All right, okay.
And one more thing about this song. Okay,
yeah.
So I got my partner Pico on there. Pico and Wax, y'all might know him back doing when DSR was doing their thing. Double Trouble was doing their thing. Sunnyside was on the road with them boys a lot.
All right.
You know, I done met Joey Lopez and shit from being with Pico. They was being backed by this dude that was out of maybe Jamaica or Africa, and they kind of got fucked because he ended up getting deported. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to Pico the other day. You know what I'm saying? Pico was saying if he knew now what, you know what I'm saying, if he knew then what he know now, it would have went a lot differently because his backer was just kind of doing what he was telling them to do.
Right.
And, you know, he just got a whole nother vision, and it could have went a whole nother way. Okay. Yeah, but the funny thing about it is Lil Zeddy did that song, and I didn't know that, right? Mm-hmm. So when I did the song, I wrote him and said, hey, bro, that hook you did, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to use that motherfucker or whatever, woo, right? Mm-hmm. So I got my verse, I'm like, who am I going to put on it? Mm-hmm. So I said, damn, I'm going to put Pico and Wax on it, right? So when I take Pico the beat, he like, damn, bro, I already did that song before. He was like, it's the beat different, you know what I'm saying? But and I was like, yeah, I got the hook from Poo Poo, you know what I'm saying? That's Lil Zeddy. Right. And he like, yeah, we recorded the song. But he was like, I want to jump on that too, because the beat, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Me and him both thought to go get Pico for that song.
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't even know that.
Wow. Already. And so with that, y'all hang tight. This is the villakoolaradio, Dallas.Vibez. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's in case you were wondering, the presidential edition, because perhaps you might need to go out and vote tonight or not. I mean, excuse me, tomorrow or not. But despite that, what we're doing right now is, if you would, London the Great, would you hit my "Is you with this" or "Is you ain't" drop? Huh? Oh, excuse me. It is. My bad. The jigger came through and has left. You feel me? Jigger, I was serious about what I said last week. Next time you need some rhymes, holla at me. I got you. I heard about Prince. I made a post about Prince. But anyway. Let's get into Kings featuring Pico and Wax by this brother right here, straight out South Dino. Mr. Bro Yo, appreciate you for joining me. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get into it.
Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you how I get it, showed you how I flip it. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you how I get it, showed you how I flip it. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Thought you played straight, but I guess you played it raw. Running through them crowds projects, all the shit we been through. Thought you had it in you from the niggas you was kin to. They'll probably shade 10, what's a dime off of 30? Loyalty's a mount that, my nigga, it ain't worth it. Be a blessing to the world, that's my message to the youth. In a world full of sin, you gotta see about the truth. Always took that pills to these niggas tryna get you. Never out of anger, only use it for defense. Backed up out the game, I think them bitches there to get me. Motherfucking shame, I had the youngin' there with me. Got a nigga thinking like we gotta change the system. Half of these niggas don't feel me, they gon' wind up in a victim. They money got them gone, tryna come up on some riches. Then they get jammed, then they turnin' into snitches. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you how I get it, showed you how I flip it. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you how I get it, showed you how I flip it. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll.
You used to be my homie, then you acting like you don't know me. Got your money up, you act as if you don't owe me. Thought you was my nigga, we stay counting them figures. Fucking different bitches and designer on them pictures. You was with me, I was with you. Hustle game official. Till I read the paperwork, you turned into a switcher. Ooh, should've seen that bitch in you, and a snitch in you. I should've followed my guts. You jumped off signpost down, said, you was a starter on these streets till your ass got cut. Shout out to Wax, Kid, and Tuck for keeping their mouth shut. They knew I was the leader, stayed fly as an eagle. I disguised illegal, hell, I was Jesus, you was Peter. You choose to crumble and fumble, instead of rumble in jungle. Showed you the ball for one season, you fall off in one summer. With Mo Dumber, you lost your soul for no comers. Told them folks the truth, but a lot of your mama.
Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you how I get it, showed you how I flip it. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you how I get it, showed you how I flip it. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll. Yeah, you supposed to be my nigga, huh?
Yeah, you supposed to be my dog. Guess it was too much bottle popping, counting cash, fucking hoes. Kushmuck had me in a phone, smoking on the best. Thought I was smoking with the best. I thought, well, that's what the fuck you get for thinking. And they say loose lips, sink ships, man, this bitch is sinking. When you see that 40 kind, that extra clip, no hate it, pinking, murk your thinking, kidnap your memory, you know, kin to me. Give away a nigga identity. You a dead target. You a nigga ass in this living room. It's a Louis Vuitton, now that's a red carpet. I'm fly as hell under the red carpet. You a bitch nigga, you a head target. I turn you on to that red market, and you turn around and with Fed walking. Damn, my nigga, where's the fucking loyalty? I showed you how to get it, and this how you handle me. I said, damn, my nigga, where's the fucking loyalty? I showed you how to get it, and this how you handle me.
Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you how I get it, showed you how I flip it. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you how I get it, showed you how I flip it. Thought you was my nigga, thought you was my dog. Showed you where I roam, man, showed you how I roll.
What it do, people? Appreciate you for tuning in. It's the Dallas.Vibez. I am the cool, calm, collected, sometimes crazy Killer Cadillac Cam King. I am chilling with my man Bro Yo.
Right on.
What it do, bro?
And look like Sean Lee just got hurt again.
Ah!
So this shit janky, man. The Texas, the Rangers was a strike away from winning. The Mavericks was up 2-0 on the Miami, then lost 4 in a row.
Right.
This shit janky, man.
Lost to LA by like a point.
This shit janky, man.
You know.
Cowboys been sorry forever.
Well, you know.
I've been losing money with the Moss forever, so I'm saying I'm real bitter towards them, man.
Oh,
I just
really?
lost money a couple weeks ago behind them where they missed the fucking kick. The game gonna go over. It's finna be 40-40. I mean, 20-20 or some shit. Y'all finna go over 42 unless y'all tie in overtime.
Right.
And these janky motherfuckers missed the kick. I would hit on 3 boards. Fuck the Cowboys.
And that is your Dallas Cowboys. So, okay.
Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship.
Francesca Dior said, "Long live Caesar."
Yeah, long live Caesar. Oh, that's my baby mama. Yeah, long live Caesar.
Who is Caesar?
My partner who was talking about, I'm making a video about.
Already, long live Caesar. That was your jam, Kings.
Yeah.
Featuring P. Cole
And
Wax.
Wax.
I like that one, bro.
You like it?
I can jam that one.
You can jam that one?
I
Not
can
the
jam
other
that
one?
one in the ride.
Not
bro.
the, I need to throw the other ones away and make a whole nother catalog then. And just keep that.
I can jam that one, bro. I like that one.
Well, you told me you like Addicted too. You told me I should shoot the video for Addicted. You were like, I'll make a video for this. Forget Ghetto Got Me Trapped. Do you got Ghetto Got Me Trapped? Is we playing that today too?
If London can you got it? We'll play it.
I recorded it here. Y'all gotta have it.
We'll play it. Yeah. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to wait till we did the video and then kind of had you back.
Okay, that's cool too.
But no, we can play it. We can play it because I don't know if we got that Rain Reiki. Oh, I think we do. But Rain Reiki, I'm gonna tell you something. I got your video. I mean, I got your song submission. Appreciate that.
I tell you what. Play it. Now let me tell you something, Rain. The program director here said the song should get a thumbs down and not be played. I'm finna tell them don't play my song. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come back anyway. And I'm gonna tell them to play your song and let the people decide because they just program directors. They don't always know.
That's why I like that brother. That's why I had him on the show. I had a conversation with him the other night, and we went like 2 hours back and forth and shit right here in this room. So I was like, brother, you got to be on the show. So you heard it. We're gonna cue Rain. I hope you tuned in tonight, Rain. We're gonna cue it up. Before we listen to the song, let's go ahead and get into our last video of the night. It's real quick. It's by Ricochet. Shouts out Ricochet. He actually shot this video here in the Villa Cooler studio. So we not only shoot videos, but we have a facility in which to accommodate your video shoot. So if you need a video shoot with an infinity wall, we got you at the Villa Cooler Radio, 3631 Colonial Avenue, sunny South Dallas. So real quick, let's get into this video, and then we're gonna get into the back end of the show. We're almost through. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Anything that you might want to comment on, please utilize the information at the bottom of the screen, hotline number, email address. Holler at us, let us know. Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock. We're going to be doing this. Download that app. Let's get into this. Let's get it. Ricochet.
Dallas.Vibez.
Ricochet, bitch. Play, Jane. Plain game, plain Jane. Live fast, die plain, bang, bang. Run that bitch. Nigga hate it, but I'm back in the mix. To the game like a pussy, yeah, I'm back in the bitch. Had to take some time off, now I'm back on my shit. Did you miss a nigga? You ain't miss a nigga. It don't matter, I'm attacking your shit. Fuck it, you ain't gotta play my shit. Cause I fucked your bitch, pussy, you ain't gotta book me. Nigga, when I'm in the club, you don't really wanna be bitch, boy. Wanna be friends, barely look at me. Nigga, better than me, must be pills in your liquor. But lil' mama gon' scream if I liquor. Bet she bust 5 times when I spit 5 lines. Let her wear a high side with a D in her. Rappers can be the best spitters, ain't even cool me. Nigga, guess it's really what to move me. Nigga, how you sign up our levels like we really supposed to think you really out? All the engines can't fool me, nigga. I'm a plain Jane bounce tryna maintain counts while you tryna get views, tryna show you ain't lost. When you in the car rapping, think you jamming with your bitch, she be like, babe, can we turn the name shit out? I ain't show your video, now you wanna throw slugs on the ground. Fuck nigga, do you know how I am? Same nigga in the hood and the birds. Had a cannon turn your body into Danny Yoga. Do you understand?
understand everybody say I'm cocky and rude, and I can't be managed. Y'all nigga got a bad attitude, but my phone never ring from them same motherfuckers, and I learned early, never ever argue with a fool. Niggas should be sued, all they biting off the city, but niggas paperwork ain't right. Just forget it, we was fighting niggas on stage while you niggas politic about it. Got it out the mud, some of y'all didn't. All the speculation on who I'm talking about, let me go and clear the air. Spray you paparazzi niggas in it, know it hurt you through your heart to see a nigga no jewels on the neck, no gimmicks, still in the game winning. Back to who I'm talking about, all you niggas that be listening, hating, niggas that waiting for me to finish at the same energy when a nigga pop up at your studio. Speak up, my nigga, don't act timid. I ain't wanna fit in, I'm a misfit. Nigga gon' stop you a dipstick. Used to rap about whistles and a thick chick. Then the nigga went on tour with the distance. Need a microphone, 100, leave it sizzling. I would kill your beat, boy, if I picked it. Yeah, nigga flow dope like I whipped it. The game all fucked up, let me fix it. Yeah, you got it all confused when I go to one with me, let's get it. I just get a Trinity rap, let's get it. Taking flight to Midwest last minute. Drop cars, big pack stuff in it. Yeah, we had sex, and she gave head. Throw away an X like Jerry did Dez. Niggas think it's sweet, fuck around, get laid in the head, but the pussy nigga end up dead.
Can I get my my not the Cam King drop? There's another drop on there that we haven't played. Not another drop. There's another drop we haven't played. Villakoola presidential drop.
What's up, world? You're listening to villakoolaradio.com. Tell your friends.
So what you need to do tomorrow is go out and vote.
Or not.
Or not. Or not. Or not. Or not.
You got the freedom to choose.
Already. But if you want to play the game, go out and vote tomorrow.
How about we opt out of the game and start our own game?
I almost forgot. I got a letter in the mail.
Is you with that shit?
That's what we doing. But I got a letter from Paige S. Gardner, the Voter Participation Center.
Okay.
She said, public records indicate that you are eligible to vote in 2018. Who you vote for is private, but whether or not you vote is public record. We're sending this mailing to you and your neighbors to share who does and does not vote in an effort to promote election participation. While we have hidden the name and street number of your neighbors to protect their privacy, these are their true voting records.
Is you with that shit?
So go vote or not. Nolan Johnson say, and my brother here say, Moses say, Nolan Johnson say vote or die, but Moses and his brothers say.
Yeah, that was a horrible message, man. So you're going to start killing people if they don't do what you think they should do? That's horrible.
Well,
try the non-aggressive principle.
Already.
Stephanie Love would like to know,
what's that?
Do you have elbow pads on your suit?
I do. Yeah, I do. Because what this is, I am the example of if your president was from Oak Cliff, Texas, America, okay? This is what he would look like, okay? This is what he would look like, Stephanie Love, okay? All right, so, but what we are really doing, or we are reviewing these songs, is you with that shit, or is you ain't? This is the closing. We're about done. We got this song submitted by Rain. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Reike, R-I-E-K-E. Rain Reike. Okay. So, let's cue up his jam. Let's listen to it. This man here has been very gracious enough to say, I'm not going to play my last jam. Let's let Rain get in here and get the video reviewed and played because somebody might not be knowing what they talking about in the room.
Let the people decide.
let's jam it, okay?
Is you with that shit?
Or is you ain't?
Oh, fuck. Shit. I can't feel my fucking face right now, bro. So fucking nervous, dog. I think I'm gonna throw up. You know what? Fuck it. Open them up. I'm here to be one, feel like I've already won. No, I ain't jumping the gun. Can't even keep me from heating all these beats until my brain is numb. Yeah, heating all these beats until my brain goes yum, yum. I'm here to be one, feel like I've already won. No, I ain't jumping the gun. Can't even keep me from heating all these beats until my brain is numb. Yeah, heating all these beats until my brain goes yum, yum. This instrumental is steak and I'm at the dinner table with a plate. Words mixing in my mind, I can't even concentrate. What? Stick with his pace and I'll be paraplegic at this rate. While other rappers, vegetable heads with nothing left to say. But we can square up though, yeah, words to Lil Pump and Kanye. I can't bear to hear these other guys, so let me hibernate. Hold up, wait a minute, fuck that shit, I'm wide awake and it keep going up, let me gravitate. Y'all bugging me about to fumigate, this is my house here to renovate. Murdering shit, never hesitate, off with their head, let decapitate. Fuck out their head with the accommodate, get it done while they procrastinate. Breaking me down and regenerate, foot on the gas like accelerate. Fucking the bitch, now inseminate, OJ the floor, now investigate. Right into what can't participate, ain't with the speed, so recalculate. Everyone know me like that's in my name. I'm here to be one, feel like I've already won. No, I ain't jumping the gun, can't even keep me from heating all these beats until my brain is numb. Yeah, heating all these beats until my brain goes yum, yum. I'm here to be one, feel like I've already won. No, I ain't jumping the gun, can't even keep me from heating all these beats until my brain is numb. Yeah, heating all these beats until my brain goes yum, yum. I do this for me, so fuck what you say. They laugh at me now, but not when I pay. Not playing no games, so fucking arcade. He pull out the pen and throw a grenade. I look at my spot, then it bombs away. When little guys rap, it's my marmalade. Shit so old, need a hearing aid. Murder with 3 in the barricade. Pop cherry like 9th grade prom date. That's lightweight, now porn star playmate. Formulate a plan to elevate. Golden State dumbing down like brain cells. Can't wait, orchestrate and dominate. Not about to monkey around, but I'm in my primate. Alpha male, King Kong, Big A. Blow up like inflate, test me, mistake. Fuck around and create a monster that burn your ass. Cremate with a cold flow on 9 skates and a left foot with no brakes. This bitch too hot, gotta do a double take. He could be a blind snake with his mouth duct tape and have no arms to handshake and still win the race. So tell me what the fuck is second place. Here to be one, feel like I've already won. No, I ain't jumping the gun, can't even keep me from heating all these beats until my brain is numb. Yeah, heating all these beats until my brain goes yum, yum. I'm here to be one, feel like I've already won. No, I ain't jumping the gun, can't even keep me from heating all these beats until my brain is numb. Yeah, heating all these beats until my brain goes yum, yum. Who's fucking with Rain Man? What the fuck was that, bro? Fuck this shit.
What it do, people? It's the Dallas.Vibez coming live, and that was Rain. Ricky. I'm sorry, brother. We don't know the pronouncing of it, but that was the Rain Man. What's the name of that jam? Kurt. I personally like the jam. What you think, bro, yo?
So it's definitely something there.
Yep.
Keep working, Rain. I say this, my first impression was, okay, this guy trying to sound like Eminem. But you can obviously rap. Make your songs a little shorter because after a minute, it kind of lost me. And I do the same thing with my songs. I hate a lot of my songs. I hardly listen to them, so I don't want you to think I'm trying to critique your music or nothing. But, yeah, make them a little shorter. Just keep working. Try to find your own sound because, like I say, it sound like you're trying to sound like Eminem. But just try to find your own sound. Keep rapping. Keep recording. Something's there I can hear, bro.
Well, like I said, I was digging it. I was digging it. So this is Dallas.Vibez, and that's a little example of what we do. This is, can I get my, is this ain't or no, is you
Is
ain't.
you with that shit?
There you go. Or is you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't worry. We got a fill-in. None of the greatest is fill-in tonight. That's all right. So, we got one more song. I'm going to let the cat out the bag. Moses, if you tuned in, we're going to jam your song to end out the show. and that's gonna be the last song we highlight. I love the song.
Is this the Moses that called in?
Yeah, this is Moses.
We definitely got to work, Moses.
Yeah, Moses. We're gonna end with your show. I mean, end the show with your song. So real quick, since this is the presidential, and what did Stephanie Love just say? That only a presidential Negro would turn an hour show into 2 hours, where CPT we started 15, 20 minutes late. So why not turn it into 2 hours? It only seemed right, bro.
There's a lot of stuff we didn't talk about.
You know what I'm saying? 2 hours is not enough time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to do my best. This is my official second show, my official second time.
In my first interview.
There you go.
One of not many.
You know, but it's the villakoolaradio. We do things a little bit off base here, and so fuck you if you got anything to say about it. How about that? So, with that, it's the presidential edition of Vibes. We want you to send in your music. We want you to download that app. We want you to tune in to Dallas.Vibez every Monday through Friday via Facebook stream, YouTube stream, or the .com. The .com is on 24/7. 24/7. The .com runs 24/7, which means people all over the world have the opportunity to hear your music. Did you hear what I say? People all over the world, all over the motherfucking world. Bro, yo.
It's all about Spotify and YouTube.
It is.
That's about 80% of the market. So any independent, upcoming artists, just try to market your shit really to Spotify and YouTube, and be building your own web site too.
Good advice. So if you are looking for alternative ways to get your shit out there, holla at the villakoolaradio. We can help you out with that. So anyway, I'm finna wrap up the show, but I wanted to give you another weird fact, presidential fact, that I Googled today because my theme, let me get in my presidential stance, today is go out there and vote, or perhaps you shouldn't.
Or not.
As we've heard a couple of reasons on why you may not. And let me say something real fast. Before I go on. Let me say something real fast. Now, y'all gonna come across this podcast, this on the internet, and y'all gonna say, what the fuck is these doing? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you got a bunch of people out there in the world. You got a bunch of people. You got some people that did it right the whole time. You know what I'm saying? They ain't make no mistakes, and they got it done, and they are the prime example for kids to look up to, and da 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 da. And then you got some motherfuckers like myself and some of the characters around here that had a dysfunctional fucking life, but can still offer some sort of semblance, at least, of an example of how to recover from your dysfunctionality or whatever. Hey, we talking politics, so we gonna get psychological with this. I'm the cool, calm, collective. Sometimes I'm crazy, as you can tell. Killer Cadillac Cam King. I'm sitting here with my man Bro Yo, and we on the conscious tip today. The Jigger came through, and he has left the fucking building. Send me some old Jigger. So anyway, presidential shit. To close out the show. Thomas Jefferson hated public speaking so fucking much that he only had 2 speeches in his whole entire presidency. Did you know that, Bro Yo?
No, I did not.
Okay. 1 per term, because he served 2 terms.
Okay.
And by the way, in case you missed it, I gave you the first 7 presidents of the United States, and they were only 1 term presidents, and that was because the Articles of Confederation only allotted for a one-term president at the time.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite president ever?
My favorite got to be Mr. Barack Obama.
Oh shit, now.
So,
He's probably the worst president.
Real quick,
ever.
did Barack Obama not do what he needed to do while he was in office? Real quick.
Obama was a joke.
And why would you say that?
I mean, the scandals could lined up to the ceiling. Like I say, smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and mirrors. You got to go back further. I thought maybe just say like JFK, since he did get killed right here.
No.
But yeah, you had to go back far, man, to probably find a good president.
I feel you. And I only say Barack Obama, and I didn't vote for him because he was black. I think that if you voted for Barack Obama because he was black, you should probably get your head fucking chopped off.
He has charisma.
That's what I really think about it. But anyway, to close on my weird facts, you know, I got an alter ego. You know what I'm saying? It's split personalities and alter egos.
Which is not good things to have.
Huh?
Which are not good things to have.
I'm sorry.
Well, maybe the split
not a perfect
personality.
person
The split personality, but the alter ego, I don't know.
Ain't they the same thing?
I wouldn't say.
Okay. All right. So anyway, the other side of Jefferson is that, of course, it's well documented that he had slaves, right, as a president. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. But although he was an advocate for the abolishment for slavery, he still owned. Let me read the facts here. 1767, at 24, Jefferson inherited 5,000 acres of land and 52 slaves by his father's will. Okay, then check this. Through his marriage to Martha Wells, he inherited in 1772 another. Through his father-in-law, John Wells, 2 plantations and another 135 slaves.
Okay. You want my remarks on that?
No, I'm just simply giving you the facts because I'm sure some people didn't know that.
Okay.
And we are on the presidential tip. So, to close the show, I think I got the lyrics to Jeezy. My president, real quick, and we're gonna get out of here since we got themes and shit.
If I'm not mistaken, Jeezy voted for McCain, didn't he?
Did he?
McCain. And made a song called "My President Is Black."
Wait, here it is. Yeah, be the realest shit I never wrote. Ain't write this shit by the way, nigga. Some real shit right here, nigga. This will be the realest shit you ever quote. Let go. My president is black, my Lambo is blue, and I be goddamn if my rims ain't too. My mama ain't at home and daddy's still in jail, trying to make a plate. Anybody seen the scale? Let go.
I was jamming the shit out that album every day too. Let me say that. The Recession.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the greatest albums. Actually, my Aunt Lisa said she listened to my music. She said, "You sound pretty good. You sound better than everybody except Jeezy and Tupac."
Already. Except.
Yeah,
Jeezy
except. She hit me
Tupac.
with the except.
Already. Nah, we gets down with Jeezy around here, man. We in the building every time Jeezy comes out. So, well, that is the show. That's all I got for you tonight, people. This is and has been the presidential edition of Dallas.Vibez.
What's up, world? You're listening to villakoolaradio.com.
We ain't got the regular Stephanie Love. You got a new job? Damn. There we go. I do pledge allegiance to the flag of the Villa Cooler Radio, and I hope you do too. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in tonight. We're about to go. I appreciate you, bro, for
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
chilling with me tonight. So this is what we do, 7 to 8, every day, Monday through Friday. It's the Villa Cooler Radio, Dallas.Vibez. Tomorrow, Big Marcus will be in the house. He's going to be doing his thing. I'll be back Wednesday with an interview with J motherfucking K. He'll be in the house. Him and his homie Pablo. So we're going to get into it with them. Once again, I appreciate Broyo for chilling with me. Maybe, perhaps, if you want to do something about your situation, if you want to play along in the game, maybe you should go out and vote.
Or not.
Or fucking not. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate y'all. Cool Calm
Our
Collective.
Father.
Killer Cadillac Cam King. Sounding out. To all you ladies out there.
As it is
Moses. What's up?
Give us this day
Matthew 9,
our
16,
daily bread, and forgive us of our
6,
debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Your heart has the beat, my mind retains the lyrics. Actions are truly spoken, and my art is heard. Visualized as a child, formed by the universe. Smell the fragrance of victory as I'm blessed with a curse. Your heart has the beat, my mind retains the lyrics. Actions are truly spoken, and my art is heard. Visualized as a child, formed by the universe. Smell the fragrance of victory as I'm blessed with a curse. Yeah, this the life that we live. It's the fight that we fight. Model serving with honor, hating and living in spite. We be mocking the Father and blaspheming the Christ, voting for kings and giving up our rights. I'm staying so low, we stooping so low. Marijuana burning, but it isn't even homegrown. I haven't seen real beauty in about so long. The fact we falling apart, it always seems so wrong. The best is yet to come, little children, just hold on. Hot boys on the prowl, cause they gotta get they roll on. This a cold zone, deeper than the mole's home. I ain't used to this, like kids in a home phone. I feel young, but I think like an old soul, chasing after dreams as a rookie in the Pro Bowl. I know it's not too likely, but it's always bound to happen. Aspirations come to view when I see those hands clapping. Your heart has the beat, my mind retains the lyrics. Actions are truly spoken, and my art is heard. Visualized as a child, formed by the universe. Smell the fragrance of victory as I'm blessed with a curse. Your heart has the beat, my mind retains the lyrics. Actions are truly spoken, and my art is heard. Visualized as a child, formed by the universe. Smell the fragrance of victory as I'm blessed with a curse. You gotta make the best of it, receive what you're worth. Moving in the right direction must be good if it hurts. How do you suffer persecution without speaking the truth? I wholeheartedly believe because I've seen the proof. So I tell it like it is, not fabricating the facts. The moment was for the taking, and I ain't giving it back. Hustler's mentality only got you seeking for stacks. You're only wasting your time while you're breaking your backs. Need to use a different motive, a slower locomotive, cause the fast will make you crash. It isn't all supportive of your true talent. Regain the new balance. Money isn't power, it's only making you stylish. It maneuvers all around, costs is up, supplies go down. Got those holes up in your pocket, what you gon' do now? The tiny circle that you had is gone poof now. All those sharks you called your friends who helped you drown. Yeah, blue. Matthew 6:9. God bless.
What's up, world? You're listening to villakoolaradio.com. Tell your friends.